Hello and welcome. I invite you to join us on a special journey designed for peace, for calm, and for a moment of quiet reflection. Today, we are not in a hurry. Instead, we are simply being present, allowing the world to unfold beneath us in its own time. This is an invitation to stillness, a moment to reconnect with the simple beauty that surrounds us all, often unseen. We are traveling to Luanda, the capital of Angola. We will soar high above, like a sea eagle gliding on the thermal currents. From this vantage point, the world transforms. Prepare to see Luanda as you have never seen it before. It is a form of meditation, guided by the slow, deliberate motion of our aerial passage. It is a journey for the soul. For the next 20 minutes, this time is yours. Our journey over Luanda, a journey into tranquility, begins now. From this incredible height, the world takes on a new form. It is a perspective that offers clarity and peace. Down below, the complexities of life continue, but up here, we are detached observers, floating in a sea of blue. The sounds of the city fade into a distant murmur, replaced by the soft whisper of the wind. It is a profound shift, one that allows us to appreciate the larger patterns and connections. This is the world seen through a different lens, a lens of pure wonder. Our journey is about feeling the space around us. The vast open sky becomes our sanctuary, stretching to an infinite horizon. We are free. This feeling of liberation is at the heart of our experience. As we drift effortlessly, we can imagine ourselves as birds, masters of the air. The light from this altitude is different too. It is clearer, purer, painting the landscape with a vibrant palette. As we soar, we gain an appreciation for the sheer scale and beauty of our planet. From our serene perch, the boundaries we create on the ground seem to dissolve. We see not just a city, but a living organism. This holistic view is humbling. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. This is the gift of the view from above, a perspective that brings both awe and tranquility. Our aerial exploration is paired with a soundtrack designed to deepen your relaxation. The music rises and falls with the landscape, mirroring the curves of the coastline and our flight path. Each note enhances the feeling of peace, helping your mind drift along with the visuals. This is a symphony for the senses. The sounds of nature are woven into this musical tapestry. Listen closely, and you might hear the distant crash of waves. Together, the music and natural sounds create a rich, immersive audio environment. This fusion of sight and sound creates a unified experience. The visuals show you the beauty of Luanda, and the audio tells you how to feel about it. Peaceful, wondrous, and serene. Let the symphony of Luanda from the sky begin to play, and allow yourself to be carried away. We begin our gentle descent, moving closer to the magnificent coastline where Luanda is born. This is the edge of the continent, a dramatic frontier where two great forces meet. On one side, the vast land of Africa. On the other, the endless South Atlantic Ocean. It is a line drawn by nature, a serene boundary. The colors here are vivid. The deep blue of the open ocean gradually lightens as it approaches the shore. This natural tapestry is the foundation upon which Luanda is built. This unique position by the sea defines Luanda. It is the source of its livelihood, its history, and its very soul. From up here, we can appreciate this connection. We see not just a city by the sea, but a city of the sea. We draw closer to Luanda's shoreline, focusing on its beaches. We glide over stretches of golden sand, rippled by the wind. People appear as tiny specks, adding scale to the landscape. The waves are a mesmerizing spectacle, their crests catching the sunlight as they break. Colorful fishing boats rest on the beach, signs of a community living in harmony with the ocean. We pass secluded coves, their sands protected by rocky outcrops. These hidden pockets offer tranquility. Luanda's shoreline is a collection of varied scenes, each with its own story. Our flight path now takes us over the Ilha do Cabo, a long, narrow sand spit that forms a natural barrier for the Bay of Luanda. On one side, the Atlantic's waves crash. On the other, the bay's waters remain calm and inviting. From above, we see the peninsula bustling with life. Restaurants and clubs and villas line its length, all facing spectacular views. The bayside is dotted with umbrellas and sun lounges, while boats and jet skis trace white lines across the water. The Ilha is Luanda's playground, a vibrant contrast to the wild ocean just steps away. Its architecture is a blend of modern glass and traditional thatched roofs, nestled among palm trees. A single road connects this strip of paradise to the city, cars moving at a relaxed pace. The Ilha appears like a delicate necklace, a fragile yet vital landform shaped by ocean currents. It creates the natural harbour that allowed Luanda to flourish, a place of beauty, function, and celebration. As we drift over its length, we appreciate the central role this unique landform plays in the life of Luanda. From above, we witness the dance of the tides, a powerful, constant rhythm shaping Luanda's coast. High tide leaves a dark line on the beach. Low tide reveals vast sand flats and sparkling tide pools. The intertidal zone teems with life exposed only for a few hours each day. Fishermen time their work to the tides, and locals wade out to gather shellfish at low water. The beaches transform throughout the day, offering new opportunities for work and play. This ancient cycle is a partnership between people and the ocean, built on respect and observation. The tides ebb and flow mirror life's own rhythms, periods of fullness and withdrawal, energy and calm. Their reliability is comforting, a reminder that change is both natural and necessary. Watching this silent ballet from above, we see the beauty in nature's unwavering consistency. Along Luanda's coast, the dance of the tides is a graceful, ever-present force. Ancient cliffs and rocky headlands stand sentinel over Luanda's coastline. These bold promontories, carved by relentless waves, are the continent's bones exposed to the sea. Their colours, browns, reds and blacks, form a mosaic home to hardy lichens and nesting seabirds. The ocean has sculpted caves, arches and sea stacks, creating dramatic shapes in the surf. Perched atop one cliff is the Fortress of São Miguel, a star-shaped fort built in the 16th century. Its weathered walls blend into the rock, commanding panoramic views of city, bay and ocean. Both cliffs and fort are symbols of resilience, absorbing the ocean's energy and standing through centuries of change. From above, we respect these guardians, natural and man-made, protecting Luanda's shore. They are vibrant ecosystems and silent witnesses to history. Their presence adds drama and depth to the city's meeting point with the Atlantic. These guardians complete the magnificent picture of Luanda's coastline. Leaving the shore, we drift over Luanda's vibrant heart. The city's centre unfolds as a living organism, streets like arteries, buildings rising like a man-made mountain range. From above, the city is a vast mosaic of rooftops, roads and open spaces. Main avenues cut through the grid, intersected by smaller streets in intricate patterns. Modern glass towers stand beside colonial-era buildings, telling Luanda's story in architecture. The city pulses with quiet energy. Traffic flows, people move, commerce thrives. This is a centre of culture and connection, where millions of stories converge. Our gentle passage reveals the city's complexity and organisation. Districts connect seamlessly, all linked to the nearby sea. From this vantage, we see a grand system, a web of human endeavour. Floating above, we gain new appreciation for the achievement a city represents. Luanda's heartbeat is powerful, inspiring and unmistakable. We descend between Luanda's tallest buildings, navigating a canyon of glass, steel and concrete. Sunlight glints off windows, creating dazzling patterns across the facades. Some buildings absorb light, others reflect the sky, turning the cityscape into abstract art. Streets below become rivers of activity, lined with shops, cafes and green trees. People move purposefully, small figures in the city's daily rhythm. Architectural variety abounds, sharp lines, sweeping curves, rooftop gardens and hidden oases. Each building adds to Luanda's unique skyline, a testament to human ingenuity. Drifting through these man-made valleys, we find a surprising peace. The towering structures create a sense of enclosure and awe. It's a different tranquility from the coast, a beauty found in ambition and scale. Even in dense urban spaces, serenity awaits those who look from a new perspective. Amidst Luanda's concrete grid, we discover calming oases, parks and gardens that appear as emeralds from above. The city's hard lines soften into organic shapes of trees and winding paths. Greens replace grey, from deep shade to bright lawns. These spaces are the city's lungs, offering vital respite and tranquility. We drift over a central park, groves of trees, open grass, a sparkling lake and graceful footpaths. People stroll, relax on benches, picnic and play, finding peace in nature's embrace. Parks are sanctuaries, essential for well-being and connection to the natural world. Smaller squares and palm-lined boulevards dot the city, weaving green threads through the urban fabric. These spaces clean the air, support wildlife and offer psychological relief. From above, their importance is clear. They are essential to city life. Luanda's green islands bring calm and beauty to the heart of the metropolis. As our flight continues, we focus on the patterns of life. The city is a dynamic stage for human activity. From our unique perspective, we see a vast and intricate tapestry. We see the flow of commuters and the rhythm of daily life on a grand scale. We drift over a large, open plaza, a public gathering space. Here, the human tapestry is rich with detail. The rooftops of the city also tell a human story. We see laundry lines and satellite dishes, testaments to a shared connection. Observing this human tapestry is a profoundly moving experience. The endless motion speaks of connection and shared purpose. From above, we witness its magnificent dance. Our journey shifts to Luanda's historical soul. Amidst the modern city, we find echoes of the past in cultural landmarks. Historic sites are woven into the contemporary city. We explore the heart of Luanda's identity in the Bags de Luanda. The roads are narrower, and they curve and wind in a more organic pattern. We see colonial-style buildings with their elegant archways and ornate balconies. This area is a living museum, a testament to the city's foundations. We are floating over places that have witnessed centuries of change. These buildings and streets are silent storytellers. By observing them, we connect with the history that has shaped Luanda. We appreciate the city as a timeline, seeing layers of history laid bare. The blending of old and new is the essence of Luanda's cultural landscape. It is a city that honours its past while confidently embracing the future. Our flight path leads us to Luanda's iconic Fortress of São Miguel. Perched on a high cliff, it's a symbol of the city's origins. Built in a star shape, its thick walls look impenetrable. It has stood guard over this city for over 400 years. Cannons still line the battlements, relics of a bygone era. Within the walls are open courtyards and buildings. From its high vantage point, it commands a panoramic view of Luanda Bay. Today, it's a museum, preserving the nation's history. The Fortaleza de São Miguel is a symbol of resilience, a witness to Luanda's history. From the silent stones of the fortress, we drift towards a different kind of cultural heartland, one that is alive with vibrant, noisy, and colourful energy. We are now approaching one of Luanda's famous open-air markets. Even from a distance, we can sense its presence. It is a sprawling, bustling hub of activity, a place where the daily life of the city is at its most intense and authentic. From our aerial perspective, the market appears as a dense and complex mosaic of colour and movement. The rooftops are a patchwork of corrugated iron, tarpaulins and brightly coloured fabrics, creating a chaotic yet beautiful quilt spread out upon the ground. As we get closer, the details of this incredible scene begin to emerge. We see the narrow alleyways that crisscross the market, crowded with people. They move like a slow-flowing river, a constant stream of shoppers and vendors. We can see the stalls laden with goods arranged in seemingly endless rows. Though we cannot hear the sounds, we can imagine them, the calls of traders, the chatter of customers, the haggling and laughter. This is the economic and social pulse of the community, a place where people meet not just to trade goods, but to exchange news, share stories, and connect with one another. It is the city's living room. The colours of the market are astonishing. We see piles of bright red tomatoes and deep green vegetables, pyramids of yellow bananas and orange mangoes. We see tables covered in vibrant textiles, the famous Angolan fabrics with their bold patterns and brilliant hues. The clothing of the people themselves adds to this explosion of colour. It is a feast for the eyes, a visual symphony of everyday life. From above, these individual points of colour merge into a single, shimmering tapestry that is constantly changing and moving. It is a powerful expression of the city's vitality and creative spirit, a complete contrast to the muted tones of the historic fort. This marketplace represents a different side of Luanda's culture. It is not the official history written in stone, but the living, breathing culture of the people. It is a tradition that has been passed down through generations, a form of commerce and social interaction that remains central to life in the city. The market is a place of resilience and resourcefulness, a microcosm of the city's dynamic energy. As we float peacefully over this whirlwind of activity, we are filled with a sense of admiration for the vibrancy and sheer life force contained within this remarkable space. It is a true and unfiltered glimpse into the soul of Luanda. Our journey now takes us over the residential neighbourhoods. Here, we witness a different aspect of Luanda's culture, one painted in broad, vibrant strokes across the very fabric of the city. The incredible street art and murals that adorn the walls of buildings. From our aerial perspective, these artworks appear as surprising bursts of colour in the urban landscape. These are deliberate, powerful works of public art. This outdoor gallery turns the city itself into a canvas, transforming mundane surfaces into meaningful statements. The themes are diverse, celebrating Angolan culture and carrying messages of social and political importance. From the sky, we can appreciate the sheer scale and ambition of these pieces, designed to be seen and appreciated by everyone. This art is a direct reflection of the city's contemporary pulse. It is youthful, energetic, and forward-looking, showing a community that is proud of its identity and eager to express itself. In this final section, we soar high above Luanda, taking in the grand panorama where old and new converge. From this height, we appreciate the mesmerizing blend that defines the city. We see the ancient fortress, the winding streets of the old town, and the modern towers rising amongst it all. These intertwined parts create a single, dynamic identity. This constant dialogue between past and present is happening everywhere, weaving history into future development. It's a reflection of the Angolan spirit, respect for heritage combined with optimism for the future. Luanda is a place of beautiful, complex harmony, where every era has left its mark, a truly unforgettable cultural tapestry. Our journey now enters a new phase. We begin a slow, gentle outward glide, leaving the dense urban core behind us. The sharp lines of the city begin to soften. The towering buildings recede, becoming smaller and smaller. The energy of the city centre starts to dissipate, replaced by a growing sense of openness and space. We are transitioning from the world of human construction to the enduring realm of nature. This change is gradual, almost seamless, as the city's edge is gradual, almost seamless, as the city's edges fray and blend of retreat from the metropolis. The character of the neighbourhood retreat from the metropolis. The character of the neighbourhoods below us begins to change. The tight grid of streets gives way to wider, more sprawling patterns. Buildings are lower and further apart, separated by larger gardens and open plots of land. We see more trees, not just parks, but lining residential streets and filling backgrounds. The colours shift from the greys of concrete and asphalt to the white, from the greys of concrete and asphalt to the warm, earthier tones of terracotta roofs and dusty roads. This is the suburban fringe, a quieter, more tranquil zone. As we continue to drift away, the sounds of the city fade completely. A profound sense of quiet descends. Our attention is drawn to the grand, sweeping shapes of the natural world. Our attention is drawn to the grand, sweeping shapes of the natural world. This transition is deeply calming. We are moving towards a different kind of beauty. From this transitional viewpoint, we gain a final, magnificent perspective on Luanda. We see it in its entirety, nestled against the great blue expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. We can now appreciate its true scale. It seems both immense and yet strangely small when set against the vastness of the land and the sea. This view provides a sense of closure on our exploration of the city itself. Now we are ready to discover the natural world that cradles it. Our flight path now aligns with a new feature, a shimmering, serpentine line carving its way through the landscape. We are now gliding above a river. This is one of the waterways that nourishes the land around Luanda, a vital lifeline bringing water from the interior highlands down to the coastal plains. From our height, it appears as a ribbon of silver or blue, depending on how it catches the sun. It winds and meanders in lazy, graceful curves, a complete contrast to the straight, rigid lines of the city's streets. The river follows the path of least resistance, a beautiful natural course shaped by gravity and time. Its presence brings life and lushness to everything it touches. As we follow its course, we see the vibrant ecosystem that thrives along its banks. The vegetation here is thicker and greener than anywhere else. We see dense galleries of trees and shrubs crowding the water's edge, their roots drawing strength from the river's constant supply. These green corridors stand out starkly against the dry surrounding land, creating a clear and beautiful map of the river's journey. We can see how the river deposits rich, dark soil during its seasonal floods, creating fertile floodplains that are perfect for agriculture. This is the land's great artery, pumping life through the heart of the countryside. Human life also follows the river. We begin to see small settlements and villages clustered near its banks. They are not the dense, sprawling suburbs of the city, but small, quiet communities that live in close harmony with the water. We can see small fishing boats pulled up on the muddy shores, and perhaps the simple geometric shapes of fishing nets set in the slower moving parts of the current. The river provides not just water for drinking and farming, but also a source of food and a means of transportation. For the people who live here, the river dictates the rhythm of daily life, a constant and benevolent presence. Floating above this serene scene is deeply tranquil. The slow, inexorable flow of the water below is a powerful symbol of life's constant forward movement. It is a journey with a clear purpose to reach the sea. Watching its calm, determined progress is meditative. The river does not hurry. It simply flows, and in its flows, it nurtures and sustains all life around it. As we glide along its path, we feel a part of this natural, peaceful journey, carried along by its gentle, life-giving current. It is a profound connection to the fundamental forces that shape our world. Moving away from the immediate riverbanks, the landscape opens up into a beautiful patchwork of human cultivation. We are now drifting over the farmlands that help to feed the great city we have just left behind. From our aerial perspective, the land is divided into a mosaic of fields, each with its own distinct colour, texture and shape. Some fields are a deep, vibrant green, indicating lush, healthy crops. Others are the pale gold of ripening grains or the rich, dark brown of freshly ploughed earth, waiting for new seeds to be sown. This patchwork quilt is stitched together by thin lines of dirt tracks, irrigation channels, and fences. The geometry here is different from that of the city. While the city is a grid of sharp right angles, the farmland is a more organic tapestry of squares, rectangles, and irregular polygons that follow the contours of the land. We see small farmsteads dotted throughout this landscape, each one a cluster of simple buildings with a tin roof, often surrounded by a grove of trees for shade. These are the homes of the people who work this land, whose patient labour creates the bounty we see below. It is a quiet, industrious landscape, a world away from the hustle of the metropolis, yet inextricably linked to it. As we soar over these fields, we can appreciate the immense effort and care that goes into agriculture. We might see the faint, parallel lines left by a tractor, or the gentle curve of hand-plowed furrows. We might even spot a lone farmer tending to their crops, a tiny figure in a vast green expanse. These scenes evoke a sense of respect for the fundamental human connection to the soil. This is where food comes from, not from a supermarket shelf, but from the earth itself, nurtured by water, sun, and human hands. There is a simple, honest beauty in this process, a beauty that is made perfectly clear from our peaceful view above. The overall effect of this patchwork landscape is one of order and harmony. It is a landscape managed and cared for, a partnership between humanity and nature. There is a deep, calming rhythm to the patterns of the fields, a sense of purpose and productivity that is deeply satisfying to observe. As the sun moves across the sky, it casts shifting shadows that highlight the textures of the different crops, making the landscape come alive. We are witnessing a living canvas, one that changes with the seasons, forever reflecting the timeless cycle of planting, growth, and harvest. Our aerial journey is now drawing to its close. Like a feather drifting slowly back to earth, we begin our gentle descent. We have witnessed the magnificent tapestry of Luanda from a unique position, floating serenely above. As we descend, the details of the landscape come back into focus. Having seen how they all fit together, we view them with a new sense of appreciation and understanding. This journey was designed not just to show you a place, but to evoke a feeling of profound calm, of gentle wonder, and of deep connection, where you could simply be and watch and feel at peace. Our final moments in the air are filled with a sense of gentle gratitude. Let the memory be a source of calm you can return to in your mind, long after this particular journey has ended. What we take away from this journey is more than just images. The true gift of this aerial experience is perspective. When we rise above, our concerns shrink and we see the bigger picture. This shift in perspective is humbling and liberating. It can help to soothe a troubled mind and inspire a sense of awe for the world we inhabit. From our serene position, we witness the beautiful harmony between different elements. This journey has also been a meditation on beauty in its many forms. Ultimately, the peace we found in the sky is a reflection of a peace that can be cultivated within. The slow pace, the music, and the expansive views guide you to that inner state of calm. This journey was an invitation, and the peace it offered is yours to keep. Though our 20 minutes over Luanda are now complete, the journey does not have to end here. This experience is an invitation to return whenever you need a moment of peace. It is a space you can revisit, a sanctuary you can access to find respite from the pace of modern life. Each time you watch, you may notice something new. A detail in the architecture, a pattern in the waves, a splash of color you missed before. Or you may simply use it as a familiar and reliable tool for relaxation, a visual and auditory cue that helps your mind and body to unwind. The sky over Luanda will always be here, waiting for you to take flight again. We encourage you to carry the spirit of this journey into your own world. Look for the aerial view in your own life. Find moments to step back and see the bigger picture. Seek out the quiet spaces, the islands of green in your own city or town. Pay attention to the places where nature and human life intersect. Find the beauty in the everyday tapestry that surrounds you. This journey was not just about escaping, but about learning to see our own environments with a renewed sense of wonder and a calmer, more appreciative eye. The perspective we gain from above can enrich our experience on the ground. The world is full of incredible beauty, and Luanda is just one of countless places with a unique story to tell. We hope this serene exploration has sparked a sense of curiosity and wonder about our planet and its diverse cultures and landscapes. From the sky, borders disappear, and we are reminded of our shared home. This peaceful observation of one small part of our world can inspire a greater appreciation for all of it. It is a reminder to travel, whether physically or virtually, with an open heart and a desire to understand, connect, and marvel at the incredible variety of human and natural life. Thank you for joining us on this gentle flight, this 20-minute meditation over the skies of Luanda. We hope you feel rested, refreshed, and inspired. We hope you carry a piece of this tranquility with you into the rest of your day. Remember to look up, to breathe deeply, and to find the beauty that is always present all around you. Until we meet again for another journey into peace and wonder, we wish you well. Be calm, be present, and continue to explore the magnificent world we all